You got to help me with that working out. I'm telling you, I am literally right now, I feel like I am on the cusp of either, being that athletic guy, go back into where, I get in shape like crazy, or I'm wearing cardigan sweaters and literally, Grandpa? Well, good.
Well, just get a trainer.
I can't. I'm doing a documentary right now.
Yeah.
And I started it in January. I'm assembling the best guys. Like Dolce is going to help me out with this thing. He's awesome. We already did one. We already did a documentary. I did it on, it was called Cheat Day, where I thought you could work out like 6 days a week and just have one day to eat what you want and just do it that way. And I had Dolce come in and be in it with me and work me out and do it. And he kept going, you're not going to be able to do this. And I go, why? Because your one day is going to destroy everything. And he said, and I remember this, he goes, you can't outwork a bad diet. And he was right. It was like, I would crush it so hard. Like, people don't know what I can eat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when people go, oh, I'm a foodie, like it's like, you have no idea how much I can crush food, and that one day would just destroy it for the rest.
Yeah, the food thing is, you can't outrun a bad diet. You can't. You can't. It's the best phrase. It's real. That's where it all comes from. It all comes from food, and we're all addicted to food. And it's the craziest thing if you're addicted to food, because you have to eat it. It's not like heroin. Like if you're addicted to heroin, like, oh, I've got a heroin problem, but I'm going to take a little bit of heroin.
Right.
No, you're going to go full bore again. You're going to be fucked. It's like, it's one of the very few things where you're addicted to it, and you got to not be addicted to it anymore, but yet you still need to eat it.
Well,
what? That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a crazy conundrum, and most people's minds can't really process that.
That's right, and I can't. I can't, because he's given me the diets, Dolce. Just do this, this, and this, and this. It's formula. It's very simple. I mean, by the way, does who needs another grown man to tell you what to eat? By now.
Right.
Seriously, And same thing with working out. You don't know. Move your body. Whatever it is, you know what to do. You may not know the intricate stuff of like split squats and this and that, work this thing, but general health, what I got to move my body more, eat better foods, less processed food. We know it.
Yeah.
But yet, man, I can't. That's what this documentary I'm doing about. It's like, why I have access to the greatest guys. Why can't I still do it? It's like, and part of it is I need the Goggins,
Yeah,
thing.
you need a hype man.
You do.
You need someone around you who's also doing it.
Well, that's it. It's community. I don't have that. It's like when I'm with Dolce, if we're on a movie together or do something, he's got me in shape. He's giving me the meals, and it makes it. When I'm my own captain, I'm homeboy. I'm gone. I'm just gone.
One thing that you can try that I guarantee will help you lose weight is the carnivore diet, because if you do it, the one thing that you're gonna not eat is any carbohydrates. You're only gonna eat meat, and if you cut out all bread, all pasta, all sugar, all bullshit. I'm not saying this is a great diet. I'm not saying this is the way to live. I'm saying this is the best way for me to eat. I've done every other kind of diet. This one works the best for me, and it's the one that keeps me lean. Because when you're eating just protein, your body hits a satiety level. If you're just eating steak, your body will hit a level, and you go, this is all I need, and then you won't want to eat more. But if I'm in that same mind space, and there's a steak there, but it's next to mashed potatoes with gravy, a bowl of pasta, ice cream, then I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to get another 7,000 calories. I'm going to keep going. But if I just eat the steak, then my body starts processing ketones. I start, instead of using carbohydrates, I'm only eating protein and fats. Your body goes into like a ketogenic state. You think better, gives you an extra gear with thinking.
The ketogenic thing is, I mean, that for me is worked. It's because Dolce will hate me for saying like he's like, when they say blueberry, or carbs, he's like, carbs are fine for you, like the right carbs.
There's nothing wrong with carbs. It's a fuel for your body. But what I'm saying is, if you're trying to lose weight, one of the best ways to regulate your appetite is a carnivore diet, because you don't overeat with it.
But I think it's deeper than that for me. I think it's mental. I think it's like anything will work. I fasted that work. I've done everything. It all works for a while. But why am I this size now? every time I'm like, just recently I started stop comparing myself to other people and trying to like just say get better than yourself. Yes, literally that concept for me works. It's like when I'm in there, because he'll give me workouts, Dolce, to do too, and I don't do them. I can't do the reps, 4 sets of 16. I get so bored by myself, like I start doing my own stuff. I'll do eclectic stuff, great stuff on a treadmill, all movement stuff. Like I love it, just throwing punches, doing things. But I walk around, and then there's no way to measure it though, because the next day I'm not doing that. So it's like I'm the guy who walks up to the bag, hits the bag a couple times, then walks. Oh, look at this thing! I have every piece of equipment in my gym. I do. If you saw my gym, you go, the Rock live here? It's like literally, it's like they see me and they're like, what are you doing? It's like I buy everything because I buy into it. I'm like, because it's a little piece of hope.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Right. A treadmill is a little piece of
It's a hope, a new thing. Like I got the Jacob's ladder. I go, oh, it's great. It's jujitsu. You're grabbing the ring just as great.
It's functional.
Yeah, it's collecting dust is what it's doing.